be here with you. It's my Easter morning, my Sunday morning, and I have a little sunshine out in the garden, so welcome wherever you are from. It is my pleasure and my honor to be here. Start you up, 45 minutes to re-energize your body, reinvigorate our minds, and reconnect with our soul. So we're going to do a little bit of everything this morning. Take a deep breath and set your intention for being here. What is your intention? My intention is to wake up, energize my body, and share with you. And I think my word for the week is resilience. So we'll play with that one. But take a couple of deep breaths and focus on getting that oxygen, feeling it. Feel your feet and feel that oxygen coming up all in your body, using your lungs, opening up your chest. And just kind of take an easy little side to side. Just kind of feel into your body, a little bit around it. What is it telling you? Is it telling you parts of it are tight? Is it feeling good? Is it energized? If not, stick with me. We're going to start with energy zesting. And what this does is it kind of plugs our energy in, turns it on. I am sorry that I missed last week. I got a new phone. That's where the word resilience comes in. It was quite an adventure, but I had no YouTube for about 3 days. Pleased that it all got sorted out, but it was interesting. And I'm going to leave the word interesting right there. Now we're going to go across our leg, but I want you to feel your cores now being engaged too, because this is really what's activating, lifting up that leg. And you're taking it across your body, getting that energy moving and flowing. I had a beautiful week. The sun shined all week long. Had some beautiful time in the park, taking some beautiful walks, doing some really good things for upcoming work here on the channel. Yes. Made some changes, adding some things. Exciting, all exciting. Okay, now you're gonna just right there. We're doing a little tapping, just nice and easy, right below your eyes. You can feel that little bone right there. And I also want you to feel into your feet. Beautiful. From there, right to your collarbone, right there. Feeling that oxygen. Feeling your feet kind of stretch them to the outside, roll out to the outer edges and kind of see where they are in terms of that balance. Right here, sternum, thymus. It's very, very good to activate those white blood cells. Yeah. Keep them healthy, moving, and flowing. That energetic part. And we're going to go to the very top rib, right here, and just tap away. Say good morning, energy. Hello, body. I'm so happy I'm here doing things with you. Keep you healthy and strong. Take a deep breath right here. Top of your head, top of the morning to you, or whatever time of day it might be, wherever you are. My kids live down under, and it's always interesting because they're going into fall as I'm going into spring, so we're always experiencing the opposite calendar. And so it's kind of fun to share. Right in between your eyes. Breathe. The more oxygen we get, the more focused breathing, the healthier our bodies. You know, it's interesting that breathing, we can, right over your heart. Take a deep breath. Send yourself some little love. The more that, I mean, it's fascinating that breathing we do consciously or subconsciously, so it's kind of an interesting function that is both subconscious and conscious. Right into the belly button. Exhale through, and just place your hands at your sacral chakra. It's where your power is. In the dance world, we call that the dancer square, but that's the center of your universe, and that's where your power is. Putting some good energy there. You want to take it and just rotate around. Palms are down. You're lifting, lengthening your spine, opening up our chest. And now we're going to take our palms towards our body. And then very natural. And then as we do them a little bit more, just kind of let them swing like gorilla arms. Yeah. Oh, these beautiful spring flowers are just popping up in my garden. So beautiful. Little birds, the squirrels and bunnies. I feel like I'm Cinderella sometimes in the morning. I open the window. I don't sing though. That would not probably be a real good idea. Feeling to your hips. We're going to do a little figure eight here on our hips. Yeah. Kind of an infinity. I want you to really feel it all the way into the lower back, up the hips, and we're opening up. And of course, what I want to share with you now, what is, in order to keep our shoulders down, we take our shoulder blades, we drop them down, we squeeze them together. Opens up the chest, lengthens the spine, great for your posture and for breathing. So remember when I say taking your shoulders out of your ears, you take the shoulder blades, you drop them down, and you squeeze them together. There you go. And now we're going to infinity with our hands and our hips. We're going to take a deep breath and we're going to pull our oxygen up from our heels. Bring it up. Shoot it out. Bring it up. Oh, shoot it out. One more time. We've got that energy all in there. We're going to just lock it in. And now you got to do the shimmy. If you can't jump up and down because it bothers you, human, do me a favor. You can bend down. But bouncing is really good for your body. It is. It's, maybe you call it rebounding. There's a lot of words for what people are using now, but it is very good. It wakes your body up. It energizes you. Just all the good things. So just maybe what you want to do sometimes is just jump. That's perfectly good. Dance around the house. Yeah, right here. Easy on that neck. Right, I just put my shoulders right up there. Goodness gracious me. Dance, dance, dance. Move that body. Movement of any kind is good for your mind. And when we do stretching, we're lengthening and strengthening our muscles. And take it back. But we're also connecting with our body. In a world in which we're choosing to live with all of the chaos and all the things that come at us so loudly, taking time to be in your body and listening to your body, it's really easy not to do. It's really easy to just kind of go over there and ignore the emotions and ignore everything else. But it doesn't really work very well for your body. Take it and just drop down. Just let it, don't drop that core, just that neck. Look up. Now over to the right and the left. Take a big scoop. I want you to pull your belly button back to your spine. I want you to drop those shoulder blades and elongate. And look up. Push it out. Scoop through. You're going to open those shoulder blades up. Pull that belly button to your spine. And open up the upper back. Okay, I want you to go ahead and take a deep breath. Clasp your hands behind your neck. And tilt your head down as your elbows come together. Right here. And let that gravity work. You're opening it, you're releasing your neck, you're opening up all the way upper back into your shoulder blades. Open it up, deep breath. Exhale and push it out. Feel those fingers twinkle a little bit into that energy. We're going to go hip width apart. And we're going to go straight down if you can. If you can't touch your hand to the floor, you can work right in this quadrant. Always adjust for your body. I'm just going to take it right here, and I'm going to take my right arm, and I'm going to look straight up at it. And I'm going to keep it open, and I'm rotating through the spine and the shoulders. And then we're going to take it to the other side. Perfect. You're feeling your hamstrings a little bit. We're going to have soft knees still, so that we have a good strong foundation in which to rotate. All right. Now, just roll through that spine. I want you to feel those vertebrae. Yeah, just roll through it. Push your pelvis through. And hello. We're going to take your right toes out. And I want you to sink down. Don't think about sinking out, but down. You can open up that inner thigh. Take that breath and let it twinkle through your fingers, that energy. And just stare at those hands somewhere. But you want to activate. Feel it activate. And then you can just push down a little bit more. You're squeezing this booty. And your core is engaged. Go ahead. Place your hand on your thigh and look up. Or you could be here. Yeah, it can be here. That's good too. You can slide your hand down, but you might want to be right here. That might be where you're perfect today. I always say meet your body where it's at, because it's always changing. Inhale. Let's kind of just shake them out. Left toes out. Get that energy right going through your body. Remember, you want to go down. You're opening up that inner thigh, and you're also working your quads. Yes, we are. And the word resilience. Oh, that's my word for the week. Sometimes things happen in this thing called life, and being able to laugh on the other side is a good thing. You know, I always say put play in your day, a little more fun. Yeah. Inhale. And let's take it right on up. Look at those fingers. Yes. While this looks very benign, you're certainly using all your muscles. And you might want to be here. It is working. Either way, it is working. It is working. Inhale. Exhale. And let's just twinkle toes it out. So I want you to go work through your feet. I want you to lift. Feel your spine lengthen. Drop those shoulders. And then we're going to just work them up and down. Yes, we want to be kind to those feet. Now a little bit of releve. Just pushing up onto your toes. Working through. Grabbing through. Excellent. So how about a little tippy toe action? Remember we used to call it tiptoe through the teacups? Imagine a bunch of teacups here. We're not breaking them. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. Feel that release? Some shoulder rolls. Make it lovely. Ah. You know, my kids were little. We had a garden, beautiful garden. We lived in Southern California. We had beautiful flowers. And we used to go At night, we would go kiss them goodnight, put all the flowers, and we would talk to the fairies. Yeah, I miss those years. It was very magical back then. I want you to take a deep breath. Take your hands, clasp them behind you, and push down. Now, what else are we going to do? Tilt that pelvis forward, drop your shoulders, squeeze your shoulder blades together, right? Drop and squeeze. Now, you're lengthening your spine. You're opening your chest. You're lengthening your breath. Just get that oxygen rolling through. And right from here, we're going to go into the reverse prayer, which is you're just going to take that wherever you can. Now, once again, drop the shoulder blades, squeeze them together. See the difference? It doesn't matter how far you stretch. It's a matter, the repetition of stretching is what will get the results. So I had a challenge planned to start this next week, and due to some technical difficulties, among other things, I have rescheduled it for May. That'll give me time to have it all together, and it will unfold, I think, with ease and grace, and will give time for you all to know about it and to share so that you can hop on the 5-day challenge. All very exciting things happening, but sometimes our timing just gets realigned. And that's fine too, as long as we don't hold on to it. Take that breath, let it go, shake it out. Now we're going to take the right up, and then we're going to put our hands back, and let's see where they might meet. Sometimes they meet, sometimes they don't, but over time your range of motion will increase, and this will become easier and easier to do. Trust me. But if you only do it like once a month, probably is not going to help. Shake it out. And how about the other direction? Beautiful. Oh, my back is nice and open today. Like I said, you never know how your body's going to feel. You know, we're all energy, we're all connected, and we're always changing. So our bodies, you know, our muscles, how they're acting, how everybody's acting together, because it's all connected. You just never know what part of your body may be out of kilter. And it's nice to breathe it back into alignment. Yes. So if you haven't had a chance, we have a couple of breathing videos. I'm creating more. There will be a whole library full of breathing videos on breath work. I highly encourage you to check it out. Check it out. Right over there. Deep breath. And what if we just took a deep breath and went to the floor? I think that sounds like a grand idea. And since we're right here, let's start with our cat-cow. I'll do it a little bit at an angle for you. You want to be squared off. You want to have your hands right below your shoulders. Take that deep breath. And we're going to look up. We're going to look up. We're going to arch our back. Oh, beautiful. And then we're going to take a deep breath. And we're going to round. And we're going to drop down that head, looking through our feet. And our belly button goes to that spine. Inhale. And we're going to look up. This is so good for your small and large intestines, for your posture. It's a do every day thing. It would be helpful for everybody. Inhale. Perfect. So now what we're going to do is we're going to speed up the tempo and we're going to breathe into it. So it's going to be beautiful. If you have kids or grandkids, let them play along because they love things like that. And it would be breathing and good for their digestion too. So the sooner they always play, and that's such a healthy thing. But the more you can engage with them in stretching, it will be really very beneficial. And since we're here right now, let's go ahead and go to the child's pose. We're going to sit back. So I want you comfortable, And then walk your arms out. Now I prefer this as a total stretch because I can feel it, obviously. Tell me where you're feeling it. But you may want to be here. Some people don't want to put their face on the floor, and I get that. That's fine too. And this sometimes, you know I have a lot of clients that have shoulder rotation issues. So that might be too much too. You might want to be here. Depending on, like I say, adjust it so that it works for your body. This is all about you. And there's no competition here, folks. At all. Feels so good I could stay here forever. Go ahead, bring your arms back. And we're going to just do a little bit of balance work. So you want to square off again. You're going to take your right arm. And don't, see how it's easy to lean in to either hip? You want to try and stay lengthening your spine. You may even put your booty up. And you want to go ahead and we're going to start here. Think about activating that core. Think about your oxygen flowing through like the dragon. Say good morning to the dragon. Good evening, good night, whenever you're doing this. Then go ahead, we're going to take that left leg and we're going to, well, perhaps I should move forward a titch. Take it back. Beautiful. And just try and stay square. It's so easy to slide back into there as opposed to staying nice and square. Are you breathing? Of course you are. Now the foot comes in and take a deep breath. And just kind of let it settle. Square yourself off again. Now your left arm goes straight up. Adding in that right leg. And feeling that core. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Core, core, core. It's great core work. All right. Leg comes down. Hand comes down. And some nice deep breaths. Now, I want you to bring, if you can, I want you to bring your right leg forward, like so. The left one back. You may just be here. Adjust that right leg to work for you. And then to the extent that you can, feel free to take it with the gravity. You're opening up that left hip, right hip. You're opening up the right hip. And you could also drop that head down and see what that feels like for you. Breathe into it. Beautiful. Let's swirl them around. Swirl them and twirl them. Make it work for you. Whatever that might be. Are you breathing? I want a big, big, big breath. Coming through, coming through. All right, I'm going to sit up and I want to see nice diamond. Whatever works for you. Let's get you back again. So I want you to think about lengthening that spine. And as you exhale, just lean into it. You've got a nice flat back. You're gently working through it. Gently, gently. So resilience, wow, it's a fun word. Kind of like, how do we bounce back? Let's do the bounce back. Perfect, perfect, perfect. And think about dropping those shoulder blades once again. 'Tis the season. The yellow dancing pollen is happening at my house. I drive a red car and it looks like it's got a little lattice of yellow on it right now from all the pollen. All the happy flowers, all the beautiful flowering trees this time of year. It's so beautiful here. Spring is just exquisite. Take it and we're going to open it up right here. And we're going to feel those inner thighs right along those adductors. Oh yes. So you don't have to go very far to get a good stretch if you flex your feet. You can certainly add more, and you can also sit right here lifting tall, working on your posture. It's kind of a twofer. You're lengthening that spine and you're opening up and feeling that stretch. You can also move forward this way if you want to. I don't want you to be rounded here. I prefer that it's lengthened and that you're also releasing, you're feeling the lats. You feel your low back a little bit. When we go like this, we're really not increasing the stretch at all. So it doesn't really do anything for us. And we want to keep our shoulders out of our ears. Because all of our lives we spend in front of all of these devices, and we have a tendency to put all of our stress here, so the shoulders go up, the neck constricts, we don't breathe well, and we wonder why we have inflammation and stress. Yeah. So still working, we're still breathing, we're still feeling it. This is, you can do this in front of a device easily. You can get many of these stretches in any time of day. I always say 10 minutes minimal, but what if you did 10 minutes of stretching here and 10 minutes there? Before you know it, you've had a chance to really work through your whole body. And that's what we're looking for. We're going to now go into our hamstrings, right? So we work in the inner thigh. Now we're going to go to the back of the leg. And we're going to lean forward. You may be able to touch your toes, you may not be able to. It all depends. So a couple of things. One, we are all attached. We come attached how we come. Some people are more flexible than others. But certainly the more time that we spend breathing and stretching, we can increase our range of motion among many other benefits, as well as lengthening and strengthening all of our muscles. And this is also good for your low back. If you want to, you can kind of alternate through your toes and feel, and if you're here, that's fine. If you're here, the fact that you're here is what matters. Oh, and if you go like that, you can even open up that upper back. So we are focusing on the hamstrings. Now what I want you to do is I want you to take your left hand and put it on your right leg, and then I want you to look up. We're rotating around that spine again. And then you can take it back. And then all the way through. We're going to go up. Or you're going to be here. Whatever is fine. Take that deep breath. Take it back. And all the way through. How about some shoulder rolls? Nice and gentle. We're going to go into some windshield wipers in just a moment. Let's rotate both directions. And you're just going to open it up. Open up those hips. Here we go. And you want to push through both sides, all the way. So it's going to go not only your hip, you're going to feel it in your quads, you're activating your core. You're doing all the good things. Yes, so good for us. Take it on down. And right foot goes onto the left knee. And what I want you to do is I want you to think about softening and relaxing that whole upper torso. Just let it relax. Feel the oxygen going back and forth. And then we're adjusting this leg so that the right hip is opening. And we're working through that. And if you try and keep your upper torso relaxed, you can focus the stretch here. A lot of people get really tense when they're stretching their lower bodies with their upper bodies, and nobody gets any good stretch. It just puts too much tension in. Oftentimes, the muscle will cramp as a result of that. That's their way of telling us that they aren't happy with us. You want to make sure you're keeping both hips anchored down on that floor. And then you're going to take that left foot. We're going to just switch it up and open it up. And you'll notice that one side has more flexibility than the other. When I was a gymnast about 700 years ago, I'm right-handed, but I'm left-legged. So my left leg was always more flexible. And when I would throw off my left instead of my right. So it's always kind of interesting to see. It's fun to see which part of your body is more flexible and which part's stronger, and how you do sports, like how you throw a ball, and that's always interesting to watch. Or maybe you don't do sports and you've never thrown a ball. But if you have a dog, you probably have. Oh, yes. Now I want you to stretch both legs long and just shake them out for a moment. Feels good. Actually, I want you to put your arms over your head. Just take a deep breath. Arch that back just a little bit and feel that oxygen just coming up from your toes, up through your fingertips and the top of your head. Get a nice deep breath. Exhale. Go ahead and bring your right knee to your chest. Give it a nice big hug. Perfect. We're going to take that knee across your body. You're going to put your right arm out. You're going to look right as you go left. You're rotating from the hip through the spine up into the shoulder. Coming neutral, I want you to extend that leg. Think about pointing all 10 toes, because that'll lengthen everybody out a bit. And then just bring that right leg towards your body. You're working your hamstring, your calves, your Achilles. And I don't know about you, but my hamstrings have always been tight. You can just feel them. They're like, oh. So I'm just going to, and you just relax that upper torso so you've got your shoulder blades down, anchoring your hips. Anchor those hips. And then we're going to take our left hand and put it on the floor. And we're going to take that right leg out. So we're adding on the inner thigh along with the hamstring. And you're pointing the toes of that left leg and you're keeping that leg activated and stabilized. And you're breathing and you have both hips on the floor. Don't let that left hip pull up. And I want you to give it a nice big hug. Then return that one. Shake them out. Deep breath. You're going to pull the left in. And give it a nice big hug. We're going to take the left arm out, and we're going to take the knee across the body, looking to the left, or body going to the right. Coming neutral, we're going to extend that left leg up And remember, think about pointing all 10 toes so you're stabilizing that abdominal area. You're activating that, supporting right leg, and we're focusing on the hamstrings of our left leg. Fascinating how they all work together, is it not? Our humans are so fascinating. Pretty magical, really. Okay, think about anchoring that right hip down. We're going to put our right hand on the floor and we're going to take the leg to the left. So you've got your hamstring and your adductor and your quads are engaged. Keeping that right hip down, you don't want to lift it up. Upper torso is nice and relaxed. Feels so good. We're working all the way around our legs. Give that one a big, nice hug. And go ahead and bring the right knee in. And I want you to rotate around that lower back and just feel it release. You can round it. You can go front and back, whatever works the best so that you're opening your low back. We spend so much time sitting that we put a lot of pressure on our hips, our IT bands, and our low back. I am guilty of that myself. Oh, and let's just rotate our feet out for a minute. That always just feels so good, just to release. I've got a great video if you haven't caught it. I'll put a link to it for those of you that are doing the replay or come back again. It's called doing the ABCs with your feet in bed before you get out in the morning. It's so good and it's really kind of fun. You're actually using your feet to do the alphabet. So it stretches, it goes all through all of the bones, the ligaments, everybody's got a time. And it really, even if you only don't get through the whole alphabet, but do check it out. It's a great stretch. And it kind of energizes your whole body when you do it. So check that out, the ABC with your feet video. And you can do it in bed. I mean, heavens, you don't even have to hop out of bed for that one. Okay, a little flex, a little stretch, a little back and forth. Take a deep breath, and we're going to put our fingertips behind the knees, and we're going to roll up together as a team here. So I want you to put the right over the left. Try and keep that right foot flat if you can. If you need to extend that left leg straight, that's fine too. Always meet yourself where you're at. Now I want you to sit up, lengthening, drop those shoulders, squeeze them together, the shoulder blades. We're going to look over our right shoulder, and we're going to activate that vagus nerve, which is that rest and relax. And just let it be. But at the same time, you are working your entire right. I call them the booty muscles, all of the connector muscles in your booty. And just sit with that. See if you can look over that shoulder, keeping that right foot flat and lifting and lengthening of the spine. Now we're going to open the IT band that goes from your hip to your knee. So put your right pinky toe down on the floor. Take that deep breath and fold forward however your body wants to fold. If you drop that neck, you'll also get some upper back opening. And let the gravity work its magic. Roll up. Take a nice breath. Let's switch it around. Put that right foot flat down. The left foot. Then lift up. Look over to the left. Breathe into it. All right, left toe to the floor. That deep breath and fold forward. Dropping your head down. Feeling you open up that IT band from your hip to your knee. Oh, bring that back up. And go ahead and find yourself a comfortable way to sit. Crisscrossing may not be what you like to do. Maybe you want to sit here. Maybe you want to sit here. It matters not. You might want to sit against the wall. You might wish that you had a little pillow behind your booty. Just sit relaxed, comfortably. We're going to do just a little bit of breath work. Give you a little teaser. Today we're going to do box breathing. Just a lovely way to regulate your human. We're going to inhale through the nose, up for 4. We're going to pause for 4. We're going to exhale through the mouth for 4, and then we'll pause for 4. You want to think about extending your Buddha belly, so you're really pushing it out there when you inhale, and then whoosh it in when you exhale. So think of it really expanding, contracting. Most people do not breathe with the lower 30% of their lungs. Huge numbers of people, particularly as people get older. So really pushing that and working through it, you're going to find some great energy releases, and you're going to feel very, very nice and balanced. So you can box breathe when you're feeling off kilter. Let's try it together. So we're going to stick our bellies out while we inhale through our nose for 4. Pause. Exhale. Pause. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. Hold. And go ahead and do some segments on your own, closing your eyes if you choose to. Do 2 more sequences. Go back to your regular breathing pattern. Go ahead and open your eyes. Oh, give yourself a great big hug. Thank yourself for being here. You know, when you're feeling tense, another thing you can do is just rub your arms like this, like you're giving yourself a nice hug. It will make your body feel so relaxed. So feel free to hug yourself anytime you need to. It's a great little thing to do. Remember resilience this week. Put more play in your day. 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes of legs up that wall. Think about conscious breathing. Think about that box breathing. Bring it into your day. Do it every now and then just so you get a feel for it. If you enjoyed this, please hit the like button. And if you would like to become a part of this growing community, please subscribe and do share this with friends, anybody that you think would get value. It's my gift to the universe for people to feel energized and vibrant and stronger in your body and your mind. Yes, I am Jina. I am the creator, founder, and the Chief Energy Officer right here at Strength, Stretch, and Shine, where everything is about flexibility, balance, and strength for your mind, your body, and your soul. I trust that you will have a beautiful week. Feel free to pop into the library. If you hit the notification button. Anytime I upload or I go live, you'll get notification that you can see another new video for you. And also, I really would appreciate comments from anyone. If there's some certain areas of your body you want to stretch, if there's some mindfulness things you want to talk about, let me know what you'd like, what you enjoyed. And the more we communicate, the easier it is for me to understand where you're all at. So know that you're loved. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week. As I said, put more play in that day. And until next time, what do we always say? Be flexible.